Hey guys, today is going to be about my nose piercing right here. And I'm gonna just give you my whole experience. Well, it was technically gonna be last year, but it was in back in like March. I had gotten my nose pierced with my sister, and I always wanted my nose pierced since I was like 16, 17 years old. But parents, my mom and my dad told me, no, you're not getting it until you turn probably 18 years old. So I was like, well, I could have got it done when I was 17. My dad said yes, and I didn't ask my mom, and I forgot about it. So I was just like, well, whatever. But when I really turned 18, I really, really wanted it. I really was looking forward to getting my nose pierced. So, um, so, um, I got my belly button pierced, and then this what happened with the nose. So I got my nose done around spring break, and my sister asked me. She was like, "Oh, come with me." No, she asked me, "Do I know any places that do belly button piercings that I know?" And I told her, "Yeah, this place on Sheridan, Imperial. They only charge like 25 for all piercings, like all standard piercings, $25 with jewelry included." So she was like, "Oh well, we're going today," and I said, "Okay." So I wasn't planning on getting my nose pierced. I wasn't really planning on it, but I was like, "This is kind of a good time to get my nose pierced. Might as well just go ahead and do it." So went ahead, went there, and she went ahead, got her belly button. Well, she didn't even get it pierced. She had the hole, but I guess that she needed the extra push, so he kind of basically, I don't know. The hole was still there, but I don't know. So she ended up getting that, and then I was getting my nose pierced. So I was like, well, let's do this. So, so I went ahead and he put like, Sharpie, put a dot, and he asked me like, oh, where I want it. I told him like I went on my right side. And he was like, okay. So he put the dot, and then he made me look in the mirror. He was like, do you like it? And I said, yeah. I was like, yeah, whatever. So grabbed this big needle. Excuse me. Grabbed this big needle, probably about that big right there. He probably grabbed that needle, and he was like, "Are you ready?" And I was like, "No." He was like, "Are you sure?" And I said, "Yeah." And he was like, "One, two, three, boom!" And I just started crying. It wasn't because I was like crying like, "Oh my god, it hurt." It's just like when like this is like they call this a triangle of death right here. If nobody know, like right here is triangle to death, or it's just because like this area is so sensitive. You're near your sinuses right here, so it's like you're gonna cry. It's just yes, this is the way it is. Anybody that got a nose piercing, you will cry, not because you're sad or whatever, not any emotion, not emotionally. You'll just cry because that's how your body's gonna react to it. Because that's your nose. Imagine putting your finger in your nose, putting it somewhere up here, and you're gonna sneeze and you're gonna have watery eyes. That's part of the reason right there. Um so I started crying. My sister was like, "Why are you crying?" I was like, "Now you know I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I just got my nose pierced, and you know why." Like, she's gonna ask me, she has her nose pierced. I'm pretty sure that she cried. I'm watery eye, whatever, teary eye, whatever. So then he put it in. It was like a L shaped hook thing. I don't know. I don't know if I even have it or not still, but I probably don't have it. So he told me to clean it with antibacterial soap, and I was doing that with salt water also, because this was around the time that I was cleaning my belly button piercing as well. So I'm doing both at the same time. Um, the only thing I say, it kept bleeding. It bleed after, of course, but like after a couple days, months, weeks went past, it just kept bleeding. So I'm like, okay, I hope it's not infected. So I just kept cleaning, and my nose is fine now. So This is like I don't know if you could see, but it's like a heart-shaped ring right here. It's like a heart shape. They call it the princess cut. So I ended up getting that like somewhere around where my dorms is. Ended up getting that ring. I paid about probably $20 because this is like real jewelry right here. So I ended up paying that much. Sorry, I had to check my watch. Yeah, so sorry about that. But clean it with antibacterial soap. Some, I don't know, I heard tea tree oil, people clean it with tea tree oil, and if it's sore, clean it with that. I haven't done it, so I can't say like, oh yeah, this works, but you know, I heard people say tea tree oil. So, I mean, if you want to take that shot, go ahead, but I haven't tried it myself. Maybe one day I will, and then I'll tell you guys like, oh yeah, you know, tea tree oil actually do works, but as of right now, I'm just cleaning it with antibacterial soap if it's sore, and salt water if I have it, and it worked fine for me. I mean, I'm not having no problems with it. I mean, when I changed it, it was bleeding a little bit, but now I cleaned it with antibacterial soap for like a couple days, and it went away, and it's not sore. It's not. I'm tapping on it right now. I'm not. I don't want to move it, but it's not sore because when I first put it in, it was sore for a couple days, but then it went away. The soreness went away, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stop messing with it. And don't play with your whatever piercing that you have. Do not play with it. Because playing with it, like touching it, and like your hands dirty, is just gonna mess everything up, and it's gonna be nasty. So when you freshly get it pierced, or even like a couple weeks after, don't like touch it. Make sure your hands are clean. Don't just touch it and just think like, oh yeah, I'm just no. Don't do that. Just make sure you clean your ring. I say about 2 times a day, clean it, or maybe 3. Like 1 in the morning, 1 at night. That's it. Try to clean it. They told me do it for like 6 months. I think he said. I think he do it for like 6 months or 3 months, 3 to 6 months. He said, and then just let it go. But I changed it about 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and my nose been fine. I mean, it closed up. I'm not gonna lie. I took it out for like a month or two. No, a month and like maybe like 2 weeks, and it closed, but not really. The hole was still there, but I couldn't put the ring in because like this part was open and this part was closed, if you get what I'm saying. There's a reason behind that, but it's just my science brain. I have to figure that out for a minute. I think it's because, well, this part is the tips of the nose is cartilage. Like right here. This is all cartilage right here. I forgot what kind of cartilage it is. I forgot, but it's some type of cartilage, and the cartilage don't heal as fast as like say like your ear, for example. It won't heal as fast as your ear, so your ear could close maybe in a day or two, but this will not close because this is cartilage, and this is I'm not sure, but this is gonna close more. This one has more blood vessels in it. It has blood vessels, but not as much as that, so it's not really gonna close as fast. So that's why the hole was still there, but right here there's like, you know, it was going to close eventually, but not as fast. If you get what I'm saying, as like a belly button ring or like any part of the body that has more blood vessels. That's your answer. That's all I got. So, I took that out and I ended up putting it back in, and I mean, I had to keep cleaning after that because I did not want it to get infected. So I was just like, well, let's just clean that. So, but that is it for this video. If you have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comments below. like this video and subscribe to my channel. Be part of the beautiful family. There is no family, just me. But have a good day. Have a blessed day. See you later.